right, man, let's talk about Jameson Williams real quick. He suffered an injury on taking the carry in practice, and now he's gonna be out a day or two. And he's becoming vilified by Detroit Lions fans, excuse me. You know, his father spoke out and said this is what he signed up for. And he got put in a bad position too, man. I'm gonna talk about all that. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. But he got put in a real bad position, man, because well, let's talk about the injury. Apparently, they handed the ball off to him. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of him returning kicks, him playing gunner on punt return. I wasn't a fan of none of that. That didn't make no sense, you know. And the end around, the getting him the ball, different type of ways. Let him establish himself as healthy. Let him establish himself as a wide receiver first, and then when he is fully healthy and he can do those things as a wide receiver, then you can start doing the end arounds and situational punt returns and stuff of that nature. But you know, whatever he go through, he just vilified. And I think where it pretty much started off with him at was the Lions moving up to get him. You moving up to get a guy who probably would have been a top 5 pick, but he had an ACL injury. So a lot of people really didn't like that. And then when he get drafted, some people say, well, from a picture, he didn't look like he was happy getting drafted to Detroit. So that's 2 strikes right there. You know, the Minnesota game, he got to chirping a little bit at Ford Field. People say, well, you know, have some respect and have some dignity. I'm like, come on, man, it's football. It's football, bro. It's supposed to have some brash, you know, you need those shit talkers. Lions fans, like, really be wanting choir boys like Martha and them want. You ain't gonna win no football team full of choir boys. Ask BYU. You ain't gonna win none of really of significance. I like that he talked that shit. Love it. The Lions ain't had that with Matthew Stafford, Dominic Sue, Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders. You know, last person they had talk shit for real was Jamal Williams, and people loved it. And they really got mad when he started endorsing Lamar Jackson. Come on, that ain't no fucking fair debate. Lamar versus Jared Goff. Anybody with the right mind gonna take Lamar. Only idiots gonna take Jared Goff. Real talk. You start your team with Jared Goff, and I start my team with Lamar and see who come up better. That's common sense. I would have did that shit. I would have expeditiously increased my odds at winning, but that's just my opinion on it. I'd have gave them what they wanted. I gave them the 2 firsts and kept it moving. You know how many first round picks the Lions have squandered over the last 35, 40 years? I think they took a fullback over Jim Kelly, I think it was. Yes. I believe they took a fullback, I say it again, over the great quarterback Jim Kelly. But nonetheless, these are the reasons why. But it really started from the root cause of them moving up to get a guy with an ACL injury. And now people are ready for him to produce, and then he gets suspended again, and that hurts. So everything he do now, they gonna try to run him out of town like Erica Ebron. And ain't no point of going back and forth with the fans. That's just something you can't win. But as soon as he starts scoring touchdowns and doing good, then they gonna act like all is forgiven. That's why I don't go back and forth with people. It don't make no sense. You know, you did what you did, or you got your reason for what you got your reason for. Hey, stay over there. Because people don't have an objective point of view. They have a me point of view. They can't try to put themselves in your shoes. They don't want to sympathize. Only time they want to sympathize is when they're on the bad receiving end of karma, or on the bad receiving end of an incident. Then they want people to have mercy and have pity on them. I ain't got time for that. It was just a mistake or whatever it may be. But, you know, he in a bad spot, bro. But I think he handled it pretty well. Don't go back and forth. You know, had a leg injury, gonna keep him out a day or two. So I ain't gonna. If I was him, I wouldn't get into a back and forth with the fans. Wouldn't get to a yellow match with the fans. Wouldn't get into a screaming match with the fans. Wouldn't get on social media. I keep doing me on social media and just keep working to, get a rapport with Jared Goff. People talking about him and Jared Goff couldn't form a rapport early in camp. He was missing the guy that he had rapport with Josh Reynolds early in camp. He was not being accurate early in camp or early in the off season. And shit, man, he probably enjoying his supermodel wife and enjoying life and all that. Just hopefully he ain't silly enough to believe she love him. And the majority of y'all out there that have ambitions on getting married, about 95% of y'all, the woman y'all with, don't love y'all. She just love what you can do. You know what I'm saying? The love been gone. The love for a lot of y'all, love ain't never been there. And y'all know it too. When we call you got money, you can't, man, dude, unless you got somebody like LeBron James' wife. As soon as that career over with, you marry her, no prenup, bow! She taking her money and keeping it moving on to the next one. On to the next bull in the ring. But for Jameson Williams, I wouldn't get caught up arguing with these dudes out here, bro. Whatever he do is gonna be criticized. You just on that Lions coincidental list. It's always Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. He just on that list. It's unfortunate. But you can work your way back. It wasn't his fault. He didn't tell the Brad Holmes to move up and trade for him. But, he made a mistake gambling, which we all agree was bullshit. He made a bet at a team hotel in a non-football game. But I understand Lions fans' frustration at the same time, too. So, but hey, it is what it is. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, just Spotify. I'm sorry. Appreciate the love and support. Peace. Don't forget, check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV. For sports, music, news, and entertainment as well too. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about Jameson Williams. Y'all frustrated? I mean, a day or two out of training camp, I don't even know when they pad up. So I think a lot of people are gonna be looking for him to get extended work in the preseason, but it's gonna be hard for him in golf to form a rapport now, and then you miss a month and a half, and then come back and find a rapport. I don't see them clicking no time soon. Just my opinion.